I wish I could ask you more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day?
Maybe one day. Just not now.
No. No. But this is what you want?
Yeah, this is my decision. This is what I'm gonna do. Now, this nightmare has to be over for everybody.
No. You have to remember we're strong.
I know. This is my decision, though.
But don't ever confess to something you didn't do.
I know, but this is my decision, though. This is all me, okay? I was not pressured into anything. This is my decision.
Okay. I've been the service on Sunday. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Hi.
Hey.
You look good.
You too.
Do you know how much you're loved? Do you have any idea?
I love you too.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it already. We see Cindy doing the same thing that Jamie did, telling him that he looks good. I guess it's pretty normal to see your son and he looks healthy. He doesn't have any gashes or any bruises, and he's well fed. So I guess that's why they're telling him he looks good. I'm assuming that's what Cindy means and that's what Jamie meant. Like, oh, he looks good. He looks healthy. He's well fed. He doesn't have any facial tattoos. He hasn't joined a gang. And he's doing well. He seems like he's in very good spirits. So this is the first thing that we see with Cindy. The second thing we see is Cindy expressing how much she loves her son. I love you, Chris. I love you so much. And the only thing that Chris can muster up is, I love you too. So again, we see the lack of emotion here from Chris. His mother, the one who gave birth to him, is crying, seeing him for the first time in jail in an orange jumpsuit, telling him, I love you, son. And the only thing that Chris can do is, I love you too. Let's continue.
Chris, we love you so much. And we will never, ever, ever abandon you. Do you hear me?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to see you and give you a hug.
Soon you'll be able to.
I know, hon.
Look at his face. Look at Chris. Yeah, Soon you'll be able to. As his mom is crying, she's devastated, seeing her son behind bars, in jail, awaiting sentencing. And Chris can't do anything. He just, yeah, me too, I guess. Again, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not any type of mental health professional. From what I've read, he displays a lot of sociopathic traits. We may never know because he wasn't psychologically evaluated when he went to jail. This is something that Cindy mentions in her interview.
A normal young man, and he's normal. He was normal, but he wasn't evaluated when he came into the system.
He wasn't normal if he did this.
Must be bewildering.
It's bewildering to me. It is. It is absolutely. How does this happen? How did this happen?
All we see here is Chris doing the same old, same old. He's doing the thing with his mouth that he does when he lies. Let's continue.
Oh, I've got this. I don't know if you can see it.
I can see it. There's something in it, but I can't see what it is, but...
It's me and you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it has a saying on the back of it. A mother's love. You mean so much to us, Chris. This isn't what I wanted for you.
This isn't what I wanted either, trust me.
I know, hon. I don't.
This isn't what I wanted either, trust me. He says trust me when he's lying. He does the mouth thing. Here, he can't even have a conversation with his mom without lying. And it's something so basic, like, I love you, son. I miss you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something as basic as the mom saying, I didn't want this for you, son. I did not want this for you at all. And he's like, yeah, I don't want this for me either. Trust me. Zero emotion. Again, zero emotion. Let's continue.
Know what happened, but I will never, ever stop loving you. Ever.
Never stop loving you guys either, trust me.
Is there anything we can do?
Just your love and support is all I need.
Honey, you've got that.
Just your love and support is all I need. Cindy asked him, is there anything you need from us, son? And of course, Chris, with his very monotone, boring voice. All I need is your love and support. There isn't much you can do for me anymore, Mom. And that's because it's true. There isn't much that Cindy or anybody can do. He's due for sentencing the next day. So this is really them just connecting with Chris before he gets sentenced and before he gets transferred to his forever home, to prison. Zero emotion. Nothing at all from Chris. Again, we saw more emotion. We saw more excitement and more emotion talking about his Carolina Tar Heel shirt than we see him even talking to his mom as she breaks down in tears, talking to her son and telling him she loves him. Let's continue.
You've got that. Did the letters from Noel help?
I haven't got Noel's letters yet.
How about a church leader by the name of Michael White?
Yeah, I got a letter from him.
Okay. And
I guess you can ask Noelle if she put her return address on there, because they don't give me letters that don't have return addresses on them.
Oh.
So I did get something in the mail, but it didn't have a return address, so it wasn't given to me. So I'm not sure who it was from. So I would just if you could just ask her just to make if that was hers, then it didn't get delivered to me.
Okay. I will tell her. I will tell her. What?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of good letters from people, just like people of support. So.
Oh, honey, you don't know how much support you had out here. So many people supported you. So many still support you, and I wish I could ask you more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, just not now.
No. But this is what you want?
Yeah, this is my decision. This is what I'm gonna do. Now, this nightmare has to be over for everybody.
No. You have to remember, we're strong.
I know. This is my decision, though.
But don't ever confess to something you didn't do.
I know, but this is my decision, though. This is all me, okay? I was not pressured into anything. This is my decision.
Okay. I've been the service on Sunday. Oh my gosh, it was.
Okay, so a lot happened there. Cindy wants to ask him questions, and she said maybe one day. And Chris said, yes, maybe one day. Maybe one day, but not now. This is kind of what I expected to see more with Jamie. In the Jamie interview, we see her talking to Chris as if nothing happened, right? They're talking sports and they're talking about all of the family events, all the gatherings, and the memorials. Reading your comments, a lot of you mentioned that there wasn't really anything else that they could talk about because this is the day before sentencing and they can't talk about the case. And that's completely understandable, right? They can't talk specific details about the case because he's about to be sentenced. However, Cindy brought it up in a very indirect way. This is more of what I was hoping to see from Jamie. Bring it up in an indirect way, which Cindy did. I sense from Cindy that she wants to get closure. This is the day before sentencing. She can't ask questions, and she knows that, and Chris knows that. And so what she does instead is indirectly ask him and tell him that she has so many questions and that she will ask him, but just not now. And so Chris then says, yes, just not now. Followed by Cindy telling him that if this is his decision to make, to take this plea deal, Cindy says to him, do not take a plea deal if you didn't do it, or if you feel like it's not the right choice. Chris says it is the right choice and I'm making this decision for myself. Nobody pressured me. And so we see a pause in Cindy. She kind of pauses for a very brief second. He is in a way telling his mom indirectly. He is telling Cindy, yes, Mom, I did kill Shanann, but I also killed Bella and Cece and the unborn baby, Nico. Cindy takes a pause and then immediately goes into what I consider, and in my opinion, would be denial mode. Because she was processing Chris telling her, I'm making this decision because this is the decision that I need to make because I committed these crimes. I killed my entire family. Cindy processing it for less than 5 seconds and then immediately going into denial mode by talking about a service and talking about who knows what, because now we're going to go into, regardless of what you did, son, I will always love you. Do normal people put their children in oil tanks? I don't know. I don't think normal people do that. We're going to see what Cindy does. But before that, I want to rewind it just so that we can watch that interaction again one more time. Watch what Cindy said to Chris in an indirect manner, getting confirmation, kind of verifying, like, did you really do it? And then going into a service and going straight into denial mode.
I wish I could ask you more. Maybe one day?
Maybe one day, just not now.
No. No. But this is what you want?
Yeah, this is my decision. This is what I'm gonna do. Now, this nightmare has to be over for everybody.
No. You have to remember, we're strong.
I know. This is my decision, though.
But don't ever confess to something you didn't do.
I know, but this is my decision, though. This is all me, okay? I was not pressured into anything. This is my decision.
Okay. I've been the service on Sunday. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Everything was decorated.
So we saw that, right? Clear as day. We are watching the same thing. Chris, he kind of laughs. I think I missed it the first time, but the second time I watched this, he kind of like laughs. He's like, oh. When she says, I want to ask you more questions, son, but just not now. And he goes, uh-huh, not now. Not now, though, not now.
Wish I could ask you more. Maybe one day?
Maybe one day, just not now.
So we see that reaction from Chris, Duper's delight. He's laughing. He's like, ah, ha, ha, all these questions you want to ask me, Mom. Very nonchalant behavior from Chris. Very similar to what we saw while he was pleading for his family's return. And then we see Cindy go into the memorials So we're gonna see what she says. I already feel like she's gonna say things very similar to what Jamie said and talk about the memorials to their killer.
So nicely for Halloween, and we had crosses made for each of them, and I had bought a CD player at Walmart, and
I had to pause it because she said we had crosses made for each of them. It's very strange that she can't even say Shanann's name. Very similar to what we see with Nicole Kessinger. I sense a lot of resentment every time that she has to bring up Shanann, or any time that Kobach asked her about Shanann, she says that woman. Oh, that woman. It's similar to what Cindy does. She doesn't really refer to Shanann by name. She's talking about how she got crosses made for each of them. It's just weird. I don't know. Am I looking too much into this? Because does it take longer to say Bella, Shanann, and Cece, or each of them? I don't know. But I just found it really weird. Let's continue.
And they put the CD in, and it kept skipping, and it kept skipping, and it kept skipping. And so they sang the song without the CD. And then the second CD they put in, it was skipping and skipping and skipping. And Monica said, "Okay, that's little Cece. She is over there messing with that CD right this minute." And then an eagle.
Oh, says the psychopath that murdered Cece. Now we're getting into the eagle. Oh, an eagle. Jamie said it was a hawk, but now it's an eagle. I'm curious, what's the difference between a hawk and an eagle? I don't know. I'm not a bird expert. Okay, so eagles are significantly larger and heavier and have broader wingspans. Broader wingspans than hawks. Other key differences include their hunting styles, with eagles being powerful and aggressive hunters of larger prey, while hawks are more agile and often hunt smaller animals. Okay. So, which type of avian species was it? Who knows? But now they're getting into the eagle flying over, and again, they're saying this to the murderer, the memorial of her grandchildren. She's talking about this to her son, the one who just indirectly verified that the reason that he's accepting that plea deal is because he did it. Oh, okay, so you just confirmed you killed your whole family. That's fine. It's okay. Let's talk about Cece, though. You know, my granddaughter, the one that you killed? Yeah, your daughter? Let's talk about her as if nothing happened. Let's continue.
Flew over the gravesite. And,
Really?
Yeah, and it was, and the pictures that we took, they were, they had a ray of sunshine in each picture of all of them, and it was a nice service. Everyone attended, and everyone sends their...
It was a nice picture of all of them. She's talking about Shanann, Nico, Bella, and Cece, but she can't bring herself to say their names, because if she accepts that Shanann is part of the victims that he annihilated, then she also has to accept that the reason her son just told her that he accepted the plea deal was because he also killed Bella and Cece. And so she doesn't want to lump Shanann into the victims, because I think she's still in denial mode, and she's still wanting to believe that his daughters were killed by Shanann and that he didn't do it. He only killed Shanann. He did not touch his daughters. Normal people don't kill their spouse because they saw their spouse kill their children and then dispose of the bodies to hide everything. Normal people call the police. And so again, a lot of denial. Even if she is just now verifying that Chris really did these things indirectly, she still had all of the time before that to process all of that. How much sense does it make? Oh, okay, yeah, my son only killed Shanann, not the girls. The girls were killed by Shanann. But then how do you explain everything else that happened? How do we explain Chris letting Cindy know that he accepted the plea deal and that nobody pressured him and that this is his decision? Again, denial. Straight denial. Let's continue.
Love, Mike, Joey, Keith, Juana, Debbie, Linda, Christina. All of them send their love to you, Chris. Please, please, just stay strong. Promise me.
I will.
Promise me. I can't lose you.
I won't do anything like that.
No, I can't lose you. I want you, if this is your decision, then you get in there and you make something. Your story's not over. It's just another beginning of something else, Chris. But your story does not end here. It doesn't end here. You are made for something else. Then I don't know what it is yet, but you are someone that I always felt that you had a pure heart. A pure heart, a good soul. No one could ever say anything bad about you. You are the kindest person there ever was. I just wish you would have talked to us more.
I know.
Oh dear. We see Cindy using past tense. You were the kindest soul. You were someone that I saw as having a good heart. You were so kind. Past tense, right? Because I think there's a lot of cognitive dissonance in her brain right now. Her brain is like, oh,
my son killed his family. Oh, but you have such a good soul. What happened?
She's trying to figure out the puzzle, like, what happened? What happened? And then she says, I wish you would have talked to us. If Chris had come to talk to them, then maybe he would have found another way out of his situation instead of the cowardly way, right? Let's annihilate everybody. I think she's trying to make sense of everything that is happening. She cannot wrap her mind around Chris murdering his whole family. I sense that she's trying to understand it. And so she's like, I really wish you would have talked to us. There were other options, son. You didn't have to go this extreme. You could have called us. We could have given you other options. Let's continue.
But you are so loved. There's no doubt about that. Your family is here for you. We will always be here for you. And you know that.
I know.
Yes, and we'll get to see you. We'll get to have phone calls. We'll get to write letters. And you can tell me what you're doing, and Ronnie and Jamie and all of us. Your life is not over. It is not over. And you better stay strong, because I have got to stay strong. Okay? I have got to stay strong, because this is we all will get through this together.
Okay.
We see Cindy telling Chris, you have to stay strong, son, because I need to stay strong. This is one of those narcissistic type of traits, right? Where they expect things from their children so that they can feel better about how they did as parents. Notice how earlier she also said, this isn't the end of your story, Chris, because you've always been such a good person. There has to be something more for you. That wasn't your destiny. Your destiny must be something else. So you go into prison, son, and you make something out of yourself. Son, you go, my boy. Become something of yourself. This is all denial. She cannot accept that this is the end for Chris. He killed his family and he's going to prison. There isn't anything lower than that. His life is over. But Cindy's denial, right? Her cognitive dissonance. She's like, no, 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 no. That's not it. If you are going to prison for life and you're serving 5 life sentences, 3 of them consecutively because you murdered your entire family, at least become something of yourself. And I know you can do it, son. So I don't know what she wants him to become. I don't know, a cardiothoracic surgeon. Maybe he can become a professor. I don't know what he's gonna go in there and do. Maybe he can become the best license plate maker. Maybe Chris assumed that this was his mom telling him, you go and be an author, son. Write books about Jesus. Spread the word of God, son, because you're such a kind soul. Yeah, someone who killed his family has such a kind soul. He is where he belongs. He's exactly where he's supposed to be. He's not going to become a New York Times best-selling author. So I don't really know what Cindy expects from Chris. You go in there, son. You go get him. You show him. You show him that you can use those tools. Let's continue.
You had a pure heart, a good soul. No one could ever say anything bad about you. You were the kindest person there ever was. I just wish you would have talked to us more.
I know.
But you are so loved. There's no doubt about that. Your family is here for you. We will always be here for you, and you know that.
I know.
Yes, and we'll get to see you. We'll get to have phone calls. We'll get to write letters. And you can tell me what you're doing, and Ronnie and Jamie and all of us. Your life is not over. It is not over. And you better stay strong, because I have got to stay strong. Okay? I have got to stay strong, because this is we all will get through this together.
Okay.
Yeah, it just goes right back to her. The whole reason she wants Chris to become something of himself in prison is because she just can't accept that that's her son. We know this about other parents. If we want to talk about Columbine, we have one of the parents who is completely in denial about her son, completely delusional and in denial, because I assume that, yes, it's very hard for a parent to accept that their child did that. For narcissistic parents, for parents who are all about me, there is an added element to that. And it is that their child is an extension of themselves, and they cannot accept that that child made them look bad. And for them to accept that that is my son, that is who I raised. A lot of times what we see happen is those types of narcissistic parents praising their child anyway, make excuses for them, justify things, sometimes even victim blame. We see this as well with Chris Coleman's parents, both of his parents. Mom and dad, they blamed the victim. They blamed Sherry. They blamed her for their son Chris going out and finding a mistress because, oh, Sherry just didn't give him enough attention. She didn't cuddle with him enough. Oh, his needs weren't met. He needed to go find another woman. It's all Sherry's fault. We have different types of parents. I've read your comments. A lot of you are parents. A lot of you agree that if your child committed a heinous crime like this, you would still love them. A majority of you also said that you would not support them. A lot of you said that you would still love your child, but you would disown them because this is something beyond repulsive. I believe that it's the narcissistic type of parents are the ones who will stand by their child no matter what. They will make every excuse for their child, justify things, take the blame away, and praise them and feel proud of them regardless. And sometimes even believe that they're innocent, just like Chris Coleman's parents. They still actually believe that their son is innocent. That's what I'm sensing. A lot of denial from narcissistic type of parents. Let's continue.
You, me, Ronnie, Jamie, all of us will get through this together because we love you so much.
I love you too.
I don't care what you did. I love you so much. And that's all there is to it.
I just want you to just make sure, I think Amy told me you felt guilty for going out to eat the other night. I want you guys to, to still feel like you can live a normal life too,
Well, I know.
Says the man who put his entire family on the spotlight. I don't want you to feel guilty about going out to eat. Really, Chris? Chris Watts is known internationally. He's the most heinous of family annihilators. And still, we see Chris telling his mom, don't feel guilty. Go out and eat. It's okay, Mom. You can go to Olive Garden without feeling guilty. Eat. As I eat prison food. However, I do want my commissary, though. And before that, we heard Cindy say, I don't care what you did. Son, I don't care what you did. You can kill your entire family. I will always love you and we'll get through it because of love. Love heals all. If that is not denial, I don't know what is. The level of denial that I see from Cindy is just pretty extreme. Gonna stand by her son no matter what. No matter what. There's nothing wrong with her loving her son. The weird part is just how they go about talking about the victims, but also that we sensed a bit of victim blaming in her interview when she talked about Shanann. She did so in a way that is not so respectful of Shanann. Shanann can't defend herself because she's not around anymore. And the reason she can't defend herself is because she wasn't given the chance to defend herself because Cindy's son killed her. This is just my opinion. I think that she's a bit narcissistic, and so I think that that is why she's having a hard time accepting it and why she is still coddling her son. No matter what, son, I will always love you. And of course, Chris doesn't care. He would rather be talking to Nicole right now. Let's continue.
No, I know. You know, this, and we will. For you, I'll do that. For you, I will do that.
Because, I mean, there's still going to be, you know, anniversaries, birthdays, holidays, you know. I want you guys to still live like it was, you know, like this wasn't going on, okay?
Okay. Oh.
What pictures did you choose for the service?
Oh, remember when we were at the splash pad in Colorado? The one where Cece just turned around and I got a really good close-up picture of her, and I used that. And then the one with Bella at the splash pad where she was wrapped up in the blanket, and she looked so peaceful, so solemn, you know, just serious, just like you. You know, she was just you.
Yeah.
She was you. She was. She was you. And I know it's so hard for you. I know it's so hard for you, Christopher. I can see it. I can see it in your face. I can see it.
Hold up! Oh no. What? Oh. That is absolute and complete denial. She's blinded by denial. Absolute just blinders on. Oh, son, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, I see that you're suffering. Oh, don't cry, son. Are you suffering? Yes, you are. I can sense it. It's so hard for you, isn't it? Who is she looking at? Chris is just like, yeah. When Cindy says, oh, Bella, she was just like you. She was you. All Chris can do is... And complete denial from Cindy. I can see it. It's hurting you so much. And Cindy is doing her mental gymnastics. This is so hard for you, isn't it? Because again, she's trying to convince herself that Chris only killed Shanann. He did not kill his girls, no. And the reason he killed Shanann was because she killed her daughters, which is such a ridiculous thing to believe. How is that even possible? She would do anything for them. She was an excellent mother, and she loved her daughters more than she loved anything else in the world. Why in the world would she do anything to her daughters? She didn't. This was all Chris's lie. Cindy is in denial. She's like, no, he did not hurt his children. No. He did put them in oil tanks, which is weird. I don't know. Do normal people do that? Probably not. But no, he did not hurt his children. We saw her talk about the pictures, and it was pictures of Bella and Cece. There was no mention of Shanann because, again, in her mind, she's trying to convince herself that Shanann killed the girls. And that the only reason that Chris is here is because he killed Shanann. You have to be an Olympic-level mental gymnast to be able to pull that one off. Let's continue.
In your eyes.
It
and
is.
You will.
Let's rewind that because she said, I can see it in your eyes. You're suffering, aren't you? It will. It will.
Yeah.
She was you. She was. She was you. And I know it's so hard for you. I know it's so hard for you, Christopher. I can see it. I can see it in your face. I can see it in your eyes.
It
And
is.
you will,
Trust me.
and you will.
It is. It is. Trust me.
Get through this. Your public defenders have been so wonderful.
Yeah, they're an amazing team.
They're amazing people, and they have nothing but great things to say about you. Everybody has everything great to say about you. So do not ever give up.
I won't.
Tell me that. Promise me this: that if you ever feel depressed, you'll write me a letter.
I will.
Write a letter. Talk to me. That's all I ever wanted was you and Jamie to communicate. Or you can call me. Yes, you can call.
I know.
If you're having a hard time with something, just give us a call. But don't you dare give up.
I won't.
Don't. Because you mean too much to us. So much to us.
You guys mean the world to me too, trust me.
And Ronnie got baptized.
You guys mean the world to me too. Trust me.
Because you mean too much to us. So much to us.
You guys mean the world to me too, trust me.
And Ronnie got baptized.
Yeah, he told me about that.
You're the only person in this world that can make that man do anything. Everybody wanted him baptized for a long time. Mama, remember Mama tried to get him to get baptized?
I know.
Wouldn't do it because I'll just like with this smoking. I'll do it one day. I'm working on it. But you're the only one that could ever get it done.
Yeah, the smoking part, like it won't. No, I don't know if we'll ever get him to stop smoking.
No, I don't think so. I think it's too late to do that.
Yeah,
I think he's far past that.
Yeah.
But
am I reading this correctly? Cindy told Chris, your daddy, Ronnie, he got baptized. You're the only one who could ever make him do that. Remember Mama? Yeah, even Mama couldn't get Ronnie to get baptized, but you did it, son. Only you can do that. Chris said, oh yeah, I know, I heard about that. So that means that he heard it from somebody else. Possibly his dad, I'm assuming, because he spoke to his dad in these prison phone calls as well. So probably came from his dad. His dad probably told him that he got baptized. But I'm wondering, did Ronnie get baptized because Chris asked him to? Did Chris ask him to get baptized when he was a free man before he murdered his entire family? And then Ronnie got baptized? Or did Ronnie get baptized as a result of his son annihilating his whole family? Because if that's the case, and this is what Cindy is saying, then who knows? Maybe he can make Ronnie quit smoking. He just needs to annihilate another family. It's okay, Chris. I'm pretty sure you can make your dad quit smoking too. Just go annihilate some more people. This is how I'm reading it, right? Because what? Chris wasn't at the baptism. So I'm assuming that it was Ronnie's indirect, not semi, subconscious guilt that got him to baptize himself. Again, this is all just my opinion, speculation. I don't know what actually made Ronnie get baptized, but I find it very interesting that he got baptized around the same time that his son confessed to annihilating his whole entire family. So is that a coincidence? Did he do it because he feels like he needs to cleanse himself from all of the evil that his son committed? Who knows? Or was this something that Chris asked his dad before all of this happened, and then they scheduled the baptism way out in the future, and they just didn't know that this was going to happen? Yes, son, you did it. All you had to do was annihilate your whole entire family, and Ronnie would get baptized. That's all it took. That's all it took, son. Let me know what you think about this portion if I'm reading it all wrong, but that's how I read it. So let me know what you all think. Let's continue.
But I'm going to get some, try to remember some sports stuff and be able to talk to you about sports a little bit. Because Amy, she really knows her sports.
Yeah, she does.
Well, you can talk to Jamie about sports, too, because she knows her sports. And, of course, Ronnie knows everything about sports, just like you do. You've got a photographic memory.
Yeah, everybody on the team loves sports, so it's like everybody has their favorite team.
Cindy just said that Chris has a photographic memory, and Chris has said it in the past. He has said it in one of his interviews, one of his many interviews with the FBI and CBI. So he said it. He's said it before. I have a photographic memory. So it's just very interesting that he doesn't remember a lot of things when it came to confessing to the full truth of what happened the morning of the murders. Let's continue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. They're going to give us all your photos back and your trophies.
Oh, okay.
And we've got all your jerseys.
Okay.
And, gosh, some of them still have tags on them.
I know there was one jersey that I wore a lot. It was the Ryan Shazier jersey.
Uh-huh.
And I just wore that one a lot because he got injured. I think not this past the season beforehand. He had a neck injury and he didn't think he'd ever walk again. So I wore that jersey a lot. And he's walking now, so it's definitely like a big comeback. But I wore that jersey a lot. That's why like some of the other ones still had tags on them.
Will you tell Jamie that name because I'll forget it.
Oh, okay.
Tell Jamie that name so she'll say when we, Frank brought some items back.
Do you have any pictures from the house or anything, or no?
Frank, are they referring to Frank Rusek, Shanann's dad, or Shanann's brother, Frankie? I guess that's what they're talking about right now, is that they brought back some of Chris's items from the house. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what I understood here. And now Chris is talking about photos around the house. He has no shame. He doesn't feel any type of embarrassment. How dare he even ask for pictures around the house? Are you serious? Guy, you had the real thing. You had your whole family. The real thing, flesh and blood. And you annihilated all of them. For what? For a fling? For something that wasn't gonna last? It's not like Chris and Nicole were gonna live happily ever after. That's ridiculous. And now we see Chris asking for photos. Oh, are there any photos, Mom? Any photos around the house? Ugh. All I want to say is, fuck you, Chris. You don't get to ask for pictures. Let's continue.
Pictures from your house?
Yeah, I didn't know if you had any from there or not.
No, they didn't. They didn't give us anything like that.
Okay.
They just brought your jerseys back and.
Duh. What? Why would they? Why would they? Why would they give the killer photos of his victims? So why is Chris even asking such a stupid question? No, Chris, they're giving you your belongings. Those are your belongings, your jerseys with all the tags on them. But he was expecting photos. He was expecting Shanann's family to go around his house, remove photos from the walls and from everywhere that they had them, and then give them to him. Is he... He's not that bright, this guy, Chris. He is not the brightest tool in the tool shed, I will say that. Let's continue.
Let's see, and I think there were still some trophies there.
Yeah.
But there's still quite a few things that, that I'm sure is probably still at the house or something.
Gotcha.
I was gonna... I don't know about Omar's ashes.
I think
they could find them.
If the urn's still in there, it's on the dresser in the bedroom.
Well, maybe I can swing by there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you'll just have to talk with the team about that if you can or not.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't ever do anything to go over there alone or anything like that. Christopher, you look really good.
Thank you. You do too.
You do. You look really, really good. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I hear that you like those a lot.
That's the only thing to really look forward to in here.
Oh, darn. What do you buy?
Besides the peanut butter, it's like the jalapeno like cheese squeeze and stuff. Like it helps. Anything to help with the taste of the food here is a welcome sight. But yeah, it's good though. Like I got some like it's called like mackerel. It's like a blend of like tuna and like some sort of another like fish product. It's pretty good. It's protein, which that's what I've been trying to like.
Yeah.
Kind of go
Well, can you make sure that you tell us when you need more money?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Do not let it go down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do not let it do that. And whatever we're able to get from that toolbox, we're gonna put it aside to come visit you, and just where there's a will, there's a way, and we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, just use it for whatever you need. Trust me.
No.
Yeah, just use it whenever you need. Trust me. He says trust me even when he doesn't need to say trust me. What was the point of saying trust me there? But he's getting his peanut butter sandwiches. Oh, this is the only thing I look forward to. And then talking about the food. And Chris says, I get the jalapeno cheese squeeze. And he likes his mackerel with some other type of fish animal. Oh, it's like a mackerel and some other type of sea creature. It has fins and it swims in the water. I like my protein. He's still talking about his protein intake, right? He still wants his macros to be dialed in. Too bad he doesn't have his app anymore. You know, that app. The one that Nicole Kessinger helped him with. All his own doing, of course. He has no one to blame but himself. The phone call with his mom is an hour long, where the phone call with his sister and his dad are like 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it right here. If this is your first time on my channel and you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe. A lot of you have been asking about the stickers. I am still currently working on the online store, getting it up and running. But once it's up, I will link it to my YouTube channel, and that should be before the end of the month. Again, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so excited. None of this could have been done without you guys. I will say that before I started this channel, I was talking to myself. I had a lot of these theories in my head, and I watched these YouTube videos on my own in my own living room, and I talked to my cats about it. And my neighbors would see me running around in my living room talking to myself like an insane person. And so that gave me the idea to start this channel, to be able to go down the rabbit hole together. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Happy Friday, and I will see you next time.